Hi there, everyone, and welcome to another week of the Jolt Switch podcast here. I am, of course, accompanied by my significantly better half.
Oh, God. What do you want, and how much is it?
I just want to be the very best that no one ever was.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Here we go.
Oh, it's not that bad.
It's not. Your dad jokes are way worse. Oh, man.
So, I mean, we don't have very much to go through. Most of the notes that I'd sort of built towards was for the Buddy feature that's already come out. Which, I mean, we can definitely talk about.
Oh,
yeah,
for
sure.
Because I'm having a good time.
Yes, it's much fun.
Stella, do you want to be my buddy? That's a no. Oh my god.
She just pawed her face away, so it was kind of cute.
Yeah, it's very cute.
Yeah, I'll clean myself and not pay attention to you.
Yeah, I'm okay not being your buddy.
I mean, aside from that, we have a few other pieces on the event radar, which is the ongoing till the end of the year.
Mm-hmm.
And we do have one tournament currently to look forward to. I'm still working out details for ours.
Mm-hmm.
But there's definitely lots of stuff, or one tournament at least, that we've got for sure hammered through.
Mm-hmm.
And there's actually a research breakthrough change-up that's coming.
Well, that's exciting.
So there's a few things to talk about, which will be all sorts of fun. And we'll play a little bit of getting to know us better, because I know we haven't really gone in depth on ourselves. So we'll...
Because I'm a private person!
We'll introduce you to us as we are silly for our Merry Christmas Day here. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
So now, before we get too deep in here today...
That's what she said.
Just want to make sure everyone is, of course, aware that this podcast is powered by Patreon. For as little as $1 a month, you can help the PvP scene that we admin within our region, and any level of support does help immensely there. Now, if monetary support isn't quite your thing, make sure to drop a rating on Apple Podcasts as well as Podcast Republic there. Just show us that you like what you hear.
Mm-hmm.
And we got a new rating this week, too.
What, a new comment?
Yeah.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we did. We also have a Discord there. I'm trying to host some remote tournaments for anyone that can't get out or would like to practice and do all sorts of stuff like that. So if you are interested, by all means, click that link to the Discord in the description there. Dive in. We'd like to have you. So taking a look at everything here, I mean, I did have information for the update that came through and became forced, and then woohoo, Buddy version 2.0 came.
Buddy version 2.0 came. There you go, that's Christmassy.
And you said you've been enjoying it there.
Yeah. It's been, I mean, I like petting it and giving it berries. It reminds me very much so of Neopets.
Right.
Do you remember Neopets?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So it's like a hybrid between a Neopet and a Tamagotchi.
Right. Which is, I mean, I played Neopets a bit when I was younger.
Well, yeah. I think we all did.
Most likely.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, you're right. This is more a remote or mobile version of Neopets mixed with Tamagotchi.
Yeah.
A little bit. Minus the picking up poop.
Yes. Or waking up to your screen just being covered in 15 shits, and then your pet's in the middle bouncing around crying. Or if you were really bad, you would wake up and it's just skulls. Because it's dead. Dead.
It can get mad at you, but I mean...
Who?
Your
buddy?
Yeah.
Well, yeah. As I'm saying, it's literally
Yeah, it does have the happy faces. We haven't seen the negative faces because we do cool things like, feed them and pet them and do stuff.
For science, should I?
Do you want to do that for science?
I don't know. Am I going to upset it, really badly?
Yes.
Is it going to forever be upset?
You can fix it, but do you want to risk that?
Not really. I don't want to upset it.
I mean, when
Hold
you get...
on. What is my alive buddy doing that's making extreme noise?
She's playing with catnip.
Oh, my God.
That's fine. Just leave him be. This is a family episode.
Yeah, plus the cat... So the cat's got catnip from my mom and aunt. So they've been kind of spaced and, super hyped, then spaced, then hyped, then spaced. So, like, they're being typical stoners. It's kind of awesome to watch.
Definitely a fun time. Cats and catnip.
Well, I mean, that's my real life buddy.
Yeah.
Well, 5 times 5 with all the animals in our house. Like, everyone got a present.
You get a present. You get a present.
Yeah, Mom was Oprah. Oh, Mom.
But yeah, so live version Tamagotchi.
Yes.
Definitely fun.
I mean, you couldn't take pictures with your Tamagotchi. You
So
couldn't
that's an
take...
upgrade.
Yeah, and you couldn't take pictures with your Neopet. No, that's a lie. I think you could take, like... But it wasn't, like, in your environment.
It was pictures of them in their digital...
Or, like, their backgrounds that they gave you.
Yeah.
Where you could just place your animal.
Yeah. So this
Am I
is...
wrong? I don't know if I'm remembering this right. This
I can't
has been
remember
years.
Tamagotchi that well, but I do know if there was any way that you could take pictures, it was not in an augmented version of reality.
Yeah, it wasn't even on the Tamagotchi, because Tamagotchi was
Sorry.
a little thing. It was Neopets.
Sorry.
Right?
My bad.
Because, like, you know, when you played, like, any other not video game, but any other, like, computer game on a website,
Yeah.
like, whatever your creation would be, it would be a still image on, like, their provided background or something.
Yeah, pretty
Like,
much.
it's never, like, in your house. Like, yesterday we took an adorable picture of both our buddy Pokemons jumping in the air.
Oh, yeah.
Which I have yet to edit and post.
I made an edit the other day, and I keep trying to remember to post it, and then I get busy with 8 billion other things.
Well, it's Christmas time. No need to be afraid.
And, of course, we wanted to have our Christmas episode come out, too, so...
We're trying.
We're doing
our
everything
best.
we can.
Well, yeah. But, I mean, family, right? We had my parents in town yesterday.
Yeah.
Today, our aunt came over. Well,
Yeah.
my auntie came over. And then your parents are coming in on the 29th. We're looking at,
I work most days, so that doesn't help either.
Yeah. I've been off, which is finally a really nice break. Haven't been sleeping well because someone snores. Still haven't murdered him.
I'm still alive. I'm still here, as you can hear.
Not by choice. But you know what? But it's kind of weird because I went and I got a humidifier.
Yeah.
And it seemed to fix it for like 2 days. And now it's still crap because you're still snoring. And I think like this apartment is so dry that every day my nose bleeds in the morning.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
So, like, and it hurts. It hurts daily.
Right.
So, I don't know how to fix that. Like, does anyone know if there's, like, a humidifier that I can plug into a wall and, like, actually is the size of an AC unit that...
Uses less electricity.
Not even electricity. I don't care about that. It's just that it outputs more moisture into the air, I guess, than, like, a Vicks, like, tabletop one would. Because it's not doing it. Like, apparently, the one I bought is for a large, medium space. But from what's happening, like, and I tested it when I had the door closed, it still didn't do anything. So I don't know if I have to close the door to the bedroom and then close the door to the bathroom.
Right.
Off the bedroom. But then at that point, I'm closing the door, you know, my animals can't come in. So if I was to put maybe a humidifier, like, in the hallway or in the room next to our bedroom, then maybe it would, like, work its way in. But I need, like, a humidifier that's, like, an actual appliance, not a fucking diffuser or some shit. Because the Vicks one isn't working. And that's a little blurb on what's going on with my real life buddy. My best buddy.
My best buddy.
My best buddy. Buddy the Elf, what's your favorite color?
We may have watched Elf this morning.
Yeah, we may have.
We didn't cry.
Some of us cried. Some of us also cried.
What else did we watch today?
Oh, Charlie Brown's Christmas.
Yeah.
Which I've never seen before. I've never seen any Charlie Brown. My old boss would be really proud of me right now. I'm probably going to text him and let him know. When I watch Charlie, he'll be like, about fucking time. God. And then that might start a conversation of, did you watch all the other movies I made you a list of before you left for where you moved to?
What other movies are on there?
The Rain Man and like a bunch of other ones. I have a note in my iPhone somewhere.
Rain Man's good.
See,
I have a feeling Die Hard's on there.
I don't know. I highly doubt it.
Why not?
Because it's not a Christmas movie. Jinx, you owe me a whatever I want.
You get that later.
Oh, shit. Merry Christmas to me. That was happy birthday right there. We are talking about pizza though, right?
Yes.
Okay, good. Because I just wanted to make sure. Oh, God.
What do you want on it? Some sausage?
No, thank you. I think I'm the only Polak who doesn't like sausage. Early in the morning.
So, yeah. So, I mean, it's been... Anyway. I don't know.
Would you like a clam on your pizza? Like, I don't know. Oh, my God. I'm having a moment. Just let me go.
So, yes. Buddy version 2.0, let us hear.
Merry Christmas.
There's so many different things that you can do with your buddy. I mean, if you haven't figured it out yet, there's a lot. I mean...
Excuse me.
I think one of my favorite things definitely got to be the pictures and the personal interactions.
You know what I like? I like how your guy runs up to you to get a berry. I haven't seen mine like come to get a berry. I've placed him close enough to me where I can just
hand it to
him type thing, and he'll take it from me. But I think because it's a dino, he's kind of like a llama,
right?
So like he'll take it, but he won't come for it. But I don't know if that like increases with like tameness, I guess would be the word.
I'm
or
not
like
sure.
You know, the amount of time it's with me, or how much time I put into it or pay attention. Because I am really bad at keeping that bar full.
Yeah,
I won't lie to you, especially these past couple of days with like cleaning the house, putting up the tree, cooking, cleaning, doing all this stuff, right?
I mean, my first time hitting that like excited, that like full on thing was right before midnight last night, because I might have been sneaking into AR every once in a while to get that done.
Oh, were you?
Maybe.
Sorry, that was me. I was just wishing someone a Merry Christmas who texted our group chat.
Robbie.
Shout out to Robbie.
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 Follow him on Instagram. Link in the description.
Yes. Adorbs.
Oh, another podcast you can definitely check out.
Oh, yes.
Cream in your coffee.
Yes. That would be my sister-in-law and your sister. So, yeah.
She put her second episode out today.
Yeah, she's pretty funny. I like her.
Yeah,
she's pretty dope.
Definitely got a new hashtag for her as well.
Yes, and now she has a phenomenal mic because Christmas elves decided to send her a snowball. You're welcome, bitch. Love you. Oh my God! Look, they have a truck full of moonshine. I knew it was moonshine.
Oh, that's why your dad has the
what?
The elastic thing going the way that I thought it was supposed to go.
Oh, so his moonshine doesn't slide around the truck?
So he has the bungee cord from one end of the truck bed to the other, right?
Correct.
So when you slide things in the front, like where the door is...
Yeah. You think that you put it behind the bungee cord. No, you put it in front of the bungee cord.
Exactly, because it holds it to the front.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He's smart. He's pretty dope.
I tried to do that.
What?
Put it in front of the bungee cord.
And then it didn't work, so then Daddy...
No.
Fixed it?
No. Your mom said it goes behind.
Oh, Mom doesn't know.
And I didn't want to tell your mom she was wrong.
Yeah, no. Don't do that to a Polish woman. She'll fucking kill you. You get off easy with me. I'm way too easygoing. I don't care.
And then your dad saw him and was like, no, that's wrong. And I went, oh.
Would you look at that? Would you just look at it? Oh, my God. Look! Oh, my God. We could have fixed your toast last night.
What? How? Oh, that was such a train wreck.
Oh, it's Italian.
I don't know if that would have worked on the heels of the bread, though. Cause
I'm actually going to go get it out of the garbage and
try. Just to try it?
Come on.
Okay. So what happened last night?
For science. Okay, while you tell them, I'm going to go do some science.
After friggin'
Polish Christmas dinner,
12 what is it? 12
Courses?
12 courses of food that I don't really like.
It's all sauerkraut.
It's all sauerkraut. 12 courses of different kinds of sauerkraut and mushrooms. In case anyone wasn't sure, I'm a ridiculously picky eater. So after everyone left and we started getting a little hungry again, I was trying to make a grilled cheese sandwich. While doing so I butter the first piece, I put it on the stove and let it heat up as I'm trying to figure out how to cut cheese with 0 utensils left after dinner. So that didn't turn out well. And then, before I got the cheese cut, the bread was ready to get flipped, even though there was no cheese on it, therefore not melted. So I had to turn the stove off, let that piece not sear. Did it work? It did not work.
It did. Look.
Oh, that's still dark.
Oh, shut up. Well, sorry that you're just so high maintenance. Lordy Lord. It did work. If I was here for another, 2 minutes, it worked. But,
So from there, I had to cut off of a brick of cheese, butter another slice of bread, and then figure out how to flip it in the pan without the cheese being melted pre-flip.
Hi, Sally.
Which I figured out. I put it on minimum on the oven so it would melt the cheese before it was done, before the bread was done, because I wanted to make sure it was perfect. And then I tried to do toast.
At the same time, which multitasking is not your forte. I love you to death.
So we had 4 pieces of bread. 2 of them went into the grilled cheese sandwich. And the other 2 were the heels of the loaf, so that was it. That was it.
And the rest is frozen.
The rest is frozen, being thawed, or is thawed now, I guess. But what ended up happening was that the toaster settings got bumped, so I threw the toast down. It popped up way too early, and I just knew. And I looked at it, and it wasn't toasted at all.
Okay.
So then I fixed the settings, I put it down, and it pops up pretty much immediately.
Mm-hmm.
Because, it was used wrong. So from there, I try and hold down toast while monitoring fucking
grilled
cheese. So the cheese melts, so I turn up the stove so we can make sure that we've got the bottom of the bread toasted, because it was not toasted at all, because it was on that proper heat to melt the inside but not cook the outside.
Yes.
So to make it crunchy on the outside, I turn that up, and then I'm holding down the button on the toaster that is fighting me. It's trying to spring back up while I'm holding it down.
Mm-hmm.
Then I start freaking out about what's on the stove, so I let go of the button, go to the stove. I've burned the grilled cheese. Not pleased, because I thought I had it perfect. It was going to be awesome. And then I go back to my toast, which is also black. Even though it popped when I let it go, but it was demolished.
I don't even know, how you did this.
I was just trying to make everything perfect, because somebody was craving a grilled cheese sandwich.
But that's fine. I woke up, he brought it to me, because I was having a nap, because I'm exhausted lately. So he brought it to me, and I ate it, and I thought it was great. It was only black maybe in one corner, but other than that, I thought it was amazing. I'm gonna kill Vincent. Vincent!
Why are you gonna kill Vincent?
Lose another ear. Get off
You're gonna lose another ear.
Get off! No. I have a nice cloth. You know what? Fuck it. This is coming off. No more Christmas! I'm done.
You're so ridiculous.
Who?
You.
Why?
'Cause.
Fucking cows, man. There. Be happy. You ruined Christmas, Vincent.
You ruined Christmas.
Bullshit. There you go. Polish Christmas is done.
Oh my goodness.
Huh?
Oh my goodness.
I'm gonna have to open this up again. There's crap in here that should. Oh my.
The nice tablecloth that is used once a year has been put away.
That's gonna be a future Roxy problem. And the best thing is, it's not even my tablecloth. I borrowed it.
Yeah.
To make it look like I'm actually a civilized human being.
Ugh. Anyway, on to today, where we had leftovers.
Yes, of more sauerkraut, which is Matt's favorite food. And mushrooms.
Ugh.
Also Matt's favorite food.
Not even a little.
Nat.
Those mashed potatoes were bomb, though.
Thanks, I made them.
I know you did.
Dope.
I mashed them.
Fuck yeah.
You seasoned them.
I did. And then I remashed them.
Yeah,
Just to get all the clumps out.
Because you wanted them creamy.
I did. I think that they were better today.
I think so.
Because you know what I think happened? Is they baked.
Right.
And they became more firm.
And then they baked themselves because they were still warm.
Yes.
They continued to cook.
Yeah, so I'm quite alright with that. It was delicious.
Delicious.
True delicious.
So yeah, so there's anyway, back to Pokemon.
Sorry.
You're not.
No.
So we have enjoyed the multiplayer group photo dealy, because that's kind of cool.
Yes.
Having a Pokemon walk around with you is also pretty cool.
How many times have you looked at your map? Well, no, because your Pokemon's, what's your thing, a Nidoran?
It was, yeah.
Right? So how many times have you looked at your map and went, oh my god, a wild Nidoran? I don't think for you is as exciting as me looking at my map going, holy fuck, it's a wild dino. But it is not.
Well, that's
it's just my buddy.
That's what Adam had to do from Lured Up, is he had a Delibird as his buddy because he loves Delibird.
Yeah.
And so he wants to catch all the Delibirds during Christmas time.
Well, yeah, but it's hard when one is your buddy.
Yeah. So he changed it to the shiny one to make it more obvious.
Well, yeah, I mean, that kind of helps.
But yeah. I've flipped to Jolt Switch now, because I was walking the
Jolt Switch?
Jolteon. Can you tell where my name came from?
There you go.
But yeah, so I was walking the Nidoran because I thought I might use it in the Fusion Cup that's coming up for Sylph Arena.
Yes.
And then I got enough candy and probably decided that it wasn't going to fit my team. So I just stopped and I went to the one that I actually want to be my best buddy first. His nickname is Megahertz. Because when he zaps you, it megahertz.
Oh my god. But again, I told you this morning when you told me this terrible joke. But that's like my name, like Uber Spew.
Yeah.
It came from Call of Duty because when you shoot someone, they spew all over the place. Like at the time I made my like gamer tag, that's what happened in the game. They would actually like kind of fly around, not just fall down like they do now. So they would Uber Spew. Right, like especially if they stepped on a claymore or whatever. So that's where my name came from.
Yeah.
So I can't really hate on you. What are they doing? Oh.
Playing with all their new toys.
I took a picture of like what our living room looks like right now, just so you guys can see how many cat toys there's on the ground. Like my mom got the cats like a Christmas stocking. So there's now like catnip infused everything on the ground. So if you hear little crinkles or like little bells or something, it's the cats.
Because they love the toys, which is a positive.
Yeah.
So as your crap levels up with your buddy, as you get more hearts and stuff with them.
Yeah.
They will assist you more. Mm-hmm. So there's like one level they have the ability to assist you in catching Pokemon.
I want it to bring me things.
Yeah, because it brings you gifts. One sec here. So like the Great Buddy, it says catch, assist, and find presents. So it's the same level. Mm-hmm. What that means is that if you throw and it doesn't get the Pokemon, it will grab the Pokeball and assist you in catching the Pokemon.
Oh, that's cool.
So that's super cool. And
does that happen on your screen?
Yes.
That's awesome. See, I want to see that.
So that's what happens when you get to Great Buddies, which is the second stage.
Yes.
It also finds presents. And that's what you want.
Oh.
So that's next one.
It's like Christmas. Where the hell is it? Oh my god. Sorry. The snot bear is at our house. There it is.
Oh, Cubchew?
Yeah, it's not bear.
It's not bear.
Like, he needs
Boogers.
a napkin. Jesus. Like, this is every kid in kindergarten just crying and crying and crying and getting, like, a booger bubble. Or, like, Andy, when Aaron broke up with him in the office, and he's telling everybody, like, about his feelings. And Daryl's like, man, you got a booger bubble going on.
So from Great Buddies, next one is Ultra Buddy.
Okay.
Which it assists in finding locations.
Okay.
So it will point out Pokestops for you to walk to.
Alright.
Which I'm assuming it helps with the emotional points, which are in the background that you don't really get to see visually, but you can tell by their mood.
What do you mean?
So remember how yesterday I was showing like mine had like a smile, like a different kind of smile than yours does?
Yeah.
It's because every like half hour I go into the game and I pet, take a picture, feed it.
Yes.
Whether it needs food or not.
Yeah.
And so that increases the emotional level in the background. As you get 32, I believe you get excited. It gets excited, which means it halves your buddy distance and offers more hearts for the day.
Okay.
So, for instance, you need to feed it 3 berries. When you get too excited, it becomes 6.
Okay.
Which and more of those hearts that you get gets you different. Like the more hearts you get, the faster you get to the ultra and best buddies.
You know what really annoys me?
What's that?
How I like having like mood lighting in our apartment.
Yes.
But then I can't place shit for AR. Like nothing will come up because it's like, it's too dark.
I'm sorry. It's much too dark for you to do anything
Like,
that you'd like to do.
Sorry that I like, you know.
So, I mean, the breakdown for the buddies, 1 heart makes it a good buddy.
Yeah.
Which then allows it to go on the map and do all that stuff.
Yep.
70 hearts.
What?
70.
Like 7-0?
70.
That escalated quickly.
Is great buddy.
What the fuck? Like it went from 0 to 70 real quick.
But you can earn, like, if you don't walk all the kilometers,
Yeah.
you can earn 7 a day. So that's 7 days.
Okay, yeah.
If you really push it.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. Like, I'll have to remember to do that, and I just have too much going on.
No, I get that. And I get that. But if you are walking the for the heart kilometers, because every 2 kilometers gets you an extra heart.
Which, I mean, for me shouldn't be a problem, because I bang out steps daily.
Yeah.
Especially at work.
And so from there,
Mm-hmm.
It goes to Ultra Buddy, which is 150 hearts.
Oh my god. So it's like double.
Pretty much. More than, yeah.
More than double.
And so you get a whole bunch of different things from when they can bring you souvenirs.
Mm-hmm.
And they, like I said, they let you know of interesting locations nearby.
True.
So that's definitely cool too. Best Buddy is 300 hearts.
Holy fuck.
Now that does help. It gives you a CP boost when in combat.
Mm-hmm.
I know we have a difference of opinion on that CP boost.
We do, actually. Usually we're pretty, like, we agree.
So, whoa, look at that snake.
Oh, is that a yawn? That was a yawn. What a good yawn.
She had dislocated its jaw. It's a yawn.
I wish I could do that. My yawns would be so much better. Anyway,
so with the CP boost, what I'm saying is that its pre-CP boost should be what makes it eligible within a league.
Okay.
So, for instance, if you have a Pokemon that is at 1500 CP, works in the Great League, and it gets a CP boost and goes over 1500, you should still be able to use it in that league because you've earned that CP boost.
I don't agree.
It's like having weather boost on your moves in gym battles and raid battles.
No, I get that, but at the same time, like, sometimes your, like, CP and everything, right? Like, it matters. You know what I mean? So, it shouldn't be allowed. Like, if it goes over, like, tough shit. We all look. We all have ways of checking to not go over. So there should be a way to check to not go over with the boost. So there shouldn't be a reason why it should be allowed.
Because it's what I'm seeing is that it apparently pushes it up to level 45.
Okay.
Where they max out at level 40 right now.
Okay.
So I know. Here's my bone to pick with everybody. Everyone says it's 5 levels. It's 10 power-ups.
Okay.
Because it goes up by half a level when you power it up.
Okay.
So you're getting a 10 power-up boost by having a best buddy as your buddy. It would only work on one Pokemon if you're in a tournament. It wouldn't work on multiple because they need to be your buddy Pokemon when they get the boost.
I get that, but still.
So I don't know. I know it sounds really unfair, but if you've worked hard enough to make something like that. So, for instance, the first Charmander I caught, I've now evolved. So he's got Legacy Blast Burn.
Okay.
He's powered up to be able to use in battle.
Okay.
He's high rank PvP, so I'm like, yeah, buddy, let's do it.
Okay.
So if I sit and power through with him,
okay,
and make it so he's my best buddy, and I sit him as my buddy Pokemon when we go into tournaments, and I battle with him.
Yeah.
Because it's one Pokemon on your team that might be a little overpowered because of the buddy boost.
Yeah.
I don't see an issue.
Well, because are you saying it only happens if he's your buddy Pokemon?
Yes.
So if you take him off.
So if you have all 6 of your Pokemon on your team that you've selected, that have the best buddy thing.
Yeah.
Only one of them will be able to get the boost because it needs to be your buddy Pokemon to receive the boost.
Okay, so then to solve all of this, just unbuddy him for the tournament. Done. Yeah, but what?
Then why work towards it?
I don't know, for other shit to put him in the next league. I don't know. To get to the 1500?
So it's essentially only useful to those.
Something?
It's essentially only useful to those who are battling in the Master League.
Maybe. I guess. Or if you calculate it properly.
So boring.
Again, if you calculate it properly, then maybe it's to get it like bang on like 1500 or whatever.
I don't know. I feel like it should be alright to use one.
I don't.
But it is what it is.
We can agree to disagree.
Because I am not going to try and sway you.
Neither am I.
And you will not sway me.
I don't feel like it.
So there is a whole bunch of different things that you can do to gain those hearts, like I've mentioned. 3 of them are the walk together, which again is you get 1 heart for every 2 kilometers. That you can do on a regular basis.
Well, yeah.
Like you can, there is no cooldown period for that.
Well, no, which is kind of cool.
Give your buddy a treat. I believe the cooldown is half an hour.
Yes, it seems to be.
So, I mean, even if it's not below that point to need to feed it to increase its, circle around itself.
Yes.
You can still feed it a berry and get those emotional points. If you are looking to get the hearts itself, you would need to wait until it's lower than that point so that it counts towards the heart. The play together one is where you can actually go and just pet, which is kind of cute.
That is cute.
Battle together, it actually has to be in your party.
Okay.
I thought battle together meant it could do like Ash's Pikachu and just stand by me even though there's somebody else battling, and it would just do it even though it's not on my team. It needs to be included. It doesn't have to battle, but it has to be on your party.
Okay, that makes sense. Well, because I did that yesterday.
Yeah, and I made sure to let you know too. Yeah. Take a snapshot, so it's really straightforward. You take a picture.
Yeah.
With it.
Who had a hiccup? I think it was Joey.
Probably. And then visit a new place. So this one I was really concerned about, and then all of a sudden it said I visited a new place, and I was like, what the hell? No, I haven't. This is like where I live.
Did you go to my aunt's gym?
I hit that one today.
Okay.
But like the first time I saw it when I got the heart, I was like, what the hell? It's because when you spin a gym, that counts as a new place.
Well, it's because it's a new place to them.
No, but
buddy, or is it any time?
Anytime you spin the gym, it counts as a new place.
Oh, that's weird. Well, I guess it makes it easier because, like, at one point you would have to, like, just end up going, like, out of town.
Yeah, which would be ridiculous. But I'm not sure why I wouldn't visit a gym.
Mm-hmm.
But hey, I'm not complaining, and I hope they don't fix it if it's a bug.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's a lot to work towards there. Definitely something to create and have fun with your buddies and everything.
Yes.
So there are, like I said, those emotional levels. It does decay over time, so just make sure you're always feeding and being attentive, as you would with Tamagotchi. But yeah. Oh, and when you reach Best Buddy, it actually gets a badge that it gets to wear.
Nice.
A little sticker that says...
That's cute. Best Buddy.
This is my best buddy.
Aww. It's like, I need to get you one because you're my best buddy.
I got a ring.
What?
I got a ring.
You got a what?
Ring.
What the hell is that?
Ring.
Oh, a ring. I was like, a rig?
Ring.
What kind of
R-A-N-G.
fucking rig do you got? Oh my god.
So, moving away from that, which is definitely fun. We did, like we said, we did the QR code thing and you did the picture with the Pokemon jumping.
Yeah.
There's a whole bunch of other stuff going on that are, just like I said, events and stuff. The research breakthrough is refreshing on New Year's Day at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Just someone in the hallway.
So that means from now until January 1st at 4 p.m., if you open your special research, that 7-day research box, you do get still Articuno, Zapdos, Moltres, Groudon, and Kyogre. All are shiny possible. What's coming? We don't know yet.
Dun dun dun.
Hopefully it's something a little more interesting.
Hopefully.
Maybe with increased shiny odds. That would be fun too. So, for the Go for the Holidays event, we have not got a Stantler with bells yet.
What?
We have not got a Stantler with bells yet.
I know. I haven't seen one in the wild at all. And I mean, we live in a Pokestop.
Yes.
Which is kind of crazy.
What are you, oh my godding?
I'm on this, like, because we have dogs. I'm on this dog owners group.
Right.
And this lady posts, she goes... Fuck. She doesn't say that. She goes, I'm thinking of switching my dog to vegan food. Does anyone have experience with this? Number 1, it's a dog. Number 2, they come from wolves. Number 3, they eat meat. Don't do that shit. Like I've seen kittens die because, no meat. And I've seen malnourished animals because of that. And then the response to that is... I'm shocked at all the strong opinions, actually. I'm interested in doing this for the ethical reasons. I love my dog to bits, but I'm okay feeding her food from other suffering animals. I feel it's hypocritical of me.
Well,
so
then you shouldn't have housebroken a dog.
So you're going to take essential nutrients from a dog because you feel unethical.
That's unethical, isn't
it?
Like,
I'm not going to go into it. I don't want to, like, step on any toes. Because I have very strong opinions and I'll fight you. So, but it's like, why would you do that? Like, I would never give Louse just, vegan pet food. Like, Louse needs salmon. Like, Louse is allergic to chicken. You know what I mean? Down. Louse down. We're telling a story about you. See, there's another lady. She goes, it's not hypocritical. I was vegan for literally 5 years. It's inhumane to your dog to feed it a vegan diet.
Yep.
Which, I mean, it's just like this whole thread. Like, I'm just...
Dear vegans, you're wrong.
Like, they're not wrong when it comes to their choices.
Yes.
Like, you whatever you want to do with your body... I'm all for it. You're probably going to live longer than me and, like, healthier or whatever.
Healthier, longer.
Be happy.
Baconless years.
Yes, but that's what they choose. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But at the same time...
Wasn't there an article?
I don't know.
Of a vegan or a vegetarian that went after 100 years, it's not worth it.
Oh, I don't know. But... It's like, it's... Oh my god.
Just keep in mind, everybody, I don't eat vegetables, so...
I do. I love vegetables.
I eat minimal vegetables.
Yeah, he's so fucking annoying. Like, I can't cook what I like for myself. Because then that means... No, because then that means I'm cooking 2 dinners.
You don't have to cook me dinner.
Oh my god. That's not how I was raised. That's not how things happen in this house. But, like, I'll eat a side salad and eat whatever crap I make for him so he can eat. But, like, I've been sneaking onions here and there and he's been liking it. So it's, you're fine. Like, you just don't like the texture and the strong taste. So I've been literally grinding them up for you. You're welcome.
Ugh.
What do you mean, ugh? This is the best ground beef I've ever eaten. Yeah, fucker, it has onions in it. You're welcome. Literally your words.
No.
Yes, they were.
No.
Yes, they were.
I said it was good. I didn't say it was the best ground beef I've ever eaten.
Yes, you did. This is like, you're the best. This is like, what is this?
Anyway.
You're so full of shit. There you go. I'm gonna go get a bottle of Gatorade, pour it on your stupid ass. You win. There you go. Fuck you.
So, have you been using your single-use incubators you've been getting during the event?
No.
Why not?
Because I forgot.
Have you been spinning Pokestops?
Yeah.
So you've been getting the incubator, you just probably haven't been using it.
Probably.
So, why don't we take a look and see if they've been stacking, because I accidentally used mine.
No.
You have 2, don't you?
Oh yeah, so just maybe. I don't know. Did it start on the 24th?
Yes.
So then that would probably be yes.
Okay,
So
so
I think they're stackable.
single-use incubators are stackable if you don't need to use them right away.
Oh, I got another one.
Yeah, probably because it's midnight.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is I got another one, so that means it would have stacked. Holy shit, it's midnight.
What the fuck?
I just realized that.
So all of my quests right now are battle and raid.
Okay.
I've battled in no raids.
Yeah, I have one of those too.
But yes, the Go for the Holidays is running through right now.
Just trying to take a snapshot. What's it to you?
The Double Stardust has started now. That means Double Stardust for catching.
Okay.
You've got a snot-nosed bear on the counter.
I do.
But yeah, our listeners haven't really got to know us.
Oh, for fuck's sakes.
Really. So I want to ask you kind of the same questions that I would, if I'm when we did our interviews. Like with Achilles 018 and Pogo.
Oh, yeah.
So, like, who's your favorite Pokemon? I know the answer, but people might not. Charizard.
Yes.
So, clearly your Kanto starter is Charmander.
Yes. For the most part, yes.
For the most part.
Yes.
What part would not be the most part?
No. Depends. Like, if I need something very strategic for, like, a tournament, then maybe I change my starter, but that probably not.
Because Blast Burn is ridiculous.
Yes. It's actually phenomenal. It's one of my favorite moves.
Hydro Cannon got a debuff.
Again?
Like, they knocked it down with the newest move update.
Yeah.
So, like, there was a move that was added. It was called Fell Stinger, which was like Power Up Punch, but for Bug-type Pokemon. And within that move update, with adding things like Aura Sphere, which is a new fighting type move that Lucario gets, which is a signature move from the game.
I lost it.
Which... Sorry, that was my bad. For the first time in a long time.
Yeah, it's been like everybody else's bad. Sorry.
So, Aura Sphere works really well in PvE, or player versus environment. So raids and gym battles. Not so much in PvP that I'm seeing. It looks like it does a ton of damage. Like, I was looking at, like, energy and damage and damage for energy, blah, blah, all those different stats and stuff.
Yeah.
And it does... It's like...
A solar beam.
Ooh.
That's awesome.
It's like Shadow Ball.
Yeah.
It does a little bit more damage than Shadow Ball for a similar amount of energy.
Uh-huh.
Which is cool. But I think Shadow Ball is less resisted than fighting. Like a Ghost type is less resisted than fighting type. And that's the thing with fighting type moves as well, is that they are not resisted by fighting type Pokemon. So with Lucario, if it gets hit by it, it's going to be super effective simply because not resisted by the fighting type side, but super effective with the steel type moves. But anyway, better in the environment, not in PvP, unless you're like me and way over farm your moves. And my ranking shows that. But if I were to, posing the same question to me, my favorite Pokemon is very clearly Jolteon.
Yes.
I just like that speed. What? Well, because electric types do not have decent defense. They've got really terrible, weakness to ground types. For obvious reasons.
Yes.
But in the
there we go.
In the original games, they had the speed stat to pick up for that, right?
Yes.
So they would be able to attack first and attack heavy and attack hard. As long as they weren't resisted.
Oh, yeah.
And they do a ton damage on Pokemon that usually have high hit points and high defense, like your water types.
Yes.
Because you'll see people use water types most frequently, especially in Pokemon Go, because they're so sturdy.
Yeah.
But electric is weak, or is the weakness to that, but it doesn't resist the water damage, which means you need the fire off hard and fast. So, Jolteon has always been really my go-to. I was never really a big Pikachu fan.
No.
Ash had his Pikachu.
I don't know. I thought Pikachu was an asshole, so he just pissed me off.
Well, yeah, Pikachu's an asshole, and I respect that. I like Trico for that.
For being an asshole?
Well, because he's got that attitude.
Well, yeah, it's a freaking lizard.
So, in the show, he is always chewing on a twig, being a dick.
Yeah.
He just had an attitude problem. I kind of liked it.
Which is alright.
So, we know stuff from you from, having those conversations in interviews where, what was the first Pokemon game that you got to physically play? I know that you did, Pogs and stuff, way back, but did you ever get to play any of the main series games?
I think I played Blue. That was the only, one that I got my hands on was Blue.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it wasn't even mine. It was my friend's, and I borrowed it. The Game Boy and the game. And other than that, I had nothing.
No, but you liked it, clearly.
Well, yeah. I had a good time playing it. I remember my mom would be like, bedtime, I'd be like, yes, of course. And then just, play it under the covers with whatever light I could find.
Did you get one of those, worm lights that you could plug in? Or it was your friend, so you didn't really do the thing?
No. It was my friend, so I didn't really get anything for it. Right? But, I played, and then I think I used... What the fuck did I use? I think I used a flashlight. I went old school. Just flashlight and, good.
Because I had, a light that I could plug into where the link cable went.
Yeah.
And it went over the screen.
Oh, shit. Okay.
So
it was, one of those, almost like a reading light, right?
Yeah. That was made specifically for Game Boy.
Yeah. I think I've seen commercials for those. That's about it. There's a lot of things I'm I've seen commercials for this.
Well, nowadays everything's backlit, so you don't need that crap.
Well, no.
But way back.
Back in the day when we were young.
When Game Boys were as big as your iPhone.
Oh yeah. I didn't even mind it though.
Game Boys were bigger than your iPhone, but
oh yeah,
the screen was a tenth of the size.
Oh yeah, it was just that little piece right there.
With a black and white screen.
Fuck. It's not even it's not even that bad though. I remember that I had this it looked like a Game Boy, but it wasn't. The screen was even smaller, and it had a couple games on it. It had Tetris, and then it had this Formula 1 racing game.
Oh right.
And then it had one more that I can't. Oh, it had those where you had to hit the ball and like you had a little thing that moved, and then you had to catch the ball on it, and the ball would bounce off of your.
Oh, right, like Pong kind of thing,
yeah,
but one single player?
And then you would have to, like, get the wall that was up there down. But yeah, so it was one of those things that I had.
Where it would, like, bounce off the bricks and make them delete?
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember that game.
Yeah. One of thems.
Is there anything about me people should know that you want to ask? So that's a question.
Well, what about you? Like, have you... Ew, sorry. No, have you... Like, what games have you played? Have you been, like, playing from the beginning, or, like...
Yeah. No, pretty much. I mean, I started with Pokemon Red, pretty much when it came out. I had the big gray Game Boy that took friggin' 4 AA batteries to power. And, like, the original Game Boy cartridge was, like, super tiny in comparison to it.
Oh, my God.
It was huge. It was a beast. And so I played Pokemon Red on that. I played it so crazily that, like, I could finish the game in 10 hours. And when I say finish the game, I don't mean catch them all. I mean battle through like everything all the way to the Elite, like, done the Elite Four in 10 hours and 13 minutes, I think it was.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
How do you even... I don't even know how you do that.
At one point, I just had it, like, memorized pretty much.
Oh, I guess that would make sense.
Like... That was the game. And then I got Pokemon Yellow.
Lello?
I think my sister had blue.
Alright.
So I got red, she got blue, then I got yellow. So I got stuck with Pikachu.
Mm-hmm.
And then we did... Then there was, I think it was Ruby, Sapphire, and Crystal.
Okay.
I think I got Ruby, she got Sapphire. And then I got to play Crystal after it came out.
Okay.
And then I think I played Fire Red. Like I know I had Fire Red for the Game Boy Advance. And then God, what else was there? I know I'm missing Generations, and I can't remember like what the game name was. I want to look it up.
Which one was your favorite, though? From like what you've mentioned.
The original. I'm gonna be honest. Gold and Silver was the one I missed.
There was a Diamond at one point. Black and Diamond, wasn't there?
Yeah, Pearl and Diamond was Gen 4.
Okay.
So I did Red to Yellow to Silver and Crystal, Ruby, skipped Emerald, went to Fire Red.
Okay.
And Platinum was the last one I played.
Okay. I think the last one I played is there a black one?
Yeah, there's Black and White, and then Black 2 and White 2.
I think it's the black that I played, like on the Game Boys or whatever.
Right.
And then I have now, what do I have on my 3DS? I have Pokemon Sun.
Oh, you got Sun?
Yeah.
I never played Sun.
Yeah, that's what I told you.
Right.
It's on my Game Boy.
And then
Not
I did...
Game Boy, fuck. The 3DS.
And then from there we did Let's Go Eevee. And we have Pokemon Sword.
Yes.
Which I still have not completed.
And then Pokemon Go, of course.
But yeah. I mean, I've got the... Well, I mean, all of my Pokemon tattoos are all Kanto.
Well, yeah.
Gen 1. Gen 1 for life.
I don't have any Pokemon because I can't get any tattoos as of right now. The only one I have that's kind of a nod to Pokemon is the Dragonfly on my
ankle.
On my ankle, because that's the Yanma.
Yeah. From Safari Zone.
Yeah. With the coordinates of where you proposed.
Aye. Remember I wrote down the coordinates of your first shiny, like when you walked in.
Yeah.
And then you're like, forget that. I want these coordinates.
Yeah, fuck that.
I feel boring when I try to describe myself.
See, this is the problem too, because you know everything about me and I know everything about you. I don't know what else to ask you.
What are interesting things about me that you feel people probably wouldn't know, that you do know?
I don't know if I want to share.
Okay, what are...
They're just mine.
They're just mine.
They're just mine.
It's hard. Yeah, you're right. It's hard to interview each other.
Because I know you.
Yeah. It's like, I'd like to ask you a question, but I already know the answer.
So I think like the best thing to do would be to like have our listeners pose any questions that they would have.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, like, what do you want to know? You tell me, I'll answer it. If I don't want to answer, I won't answer it. What's it to you? No.
What's it to you?
What's it to you?
Best way to get that done, I mean, if you click the link for voicemail in the description.
Yeah.
You can ask it verbally.
Mm-hmm.
If you're not comfortable doing so.
You can always DM us on Instagram.
You can mention on Twitter as well.
Mm-hmm.
That is also a means. I mean, I've got a Facebook page too, so you can go there to, like, just message us if you have any questions. So next week, like I said, unless there's some big, like, friggin' crazy news that we need to go through.
Yeah.
I feel like it'd be like a Q&A week.
Yeah.
I'm going to make sure...
it's kind of downtime.
Yeah.
Let's
relax
time.
And get to know each other. Not like you and I, but like...
No.
Get to know us. What would you like to know? I'll make sure this week, each day, I'll post like a Ask Me Anything kind of thing. I'll make sure to speak to it on the podcast itself. So I'll make sure I have screenshots and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So I won't answer them in my story unless you would like them answered in the story. But I mean, we'll use it for like Q&A.
Yeah, I'm down with that. Because it's like, it's super hard. Like, I don't know what to ask you.
Yeah.
Because I know everything.
Because I know everything.
I do know everything. I'm smart as Marty. I want to post our buddy picture to our Insta.
Alright.
Right, meow. Oh, I just snapped my knuckle. Jesus Christ.
How'd that feel?
Not good.
Not good.
10 out of 10 would not do it again.
So, I mean, from there, I know we're going to play sort of like get to know us, but like we're saying, it's hard to ask each other questions when we know each other so painfully in depth.
That's not
so send a DM. Literally. Send a DM, do a mention on Twitter. Like, before we start packing up for the evening, I want to make sure that we are speaking to the next tournament that Go Live is hosting at the Hive. Mm-hmm. Once again. It is called... You gonna do it with me this week or
no?
Nope. Fusion Cup.
Oh my god.
You just shake your head off.
And this is where I exit.
But yes, so the Fusion Cup, January 5th. It is a Sunday. I will be there on stream once again. I'm working with Andrew
from Go Live. He'll
be producing as usual. Keeping everything together. Mango is going to be sitting alongside me here. Should be fun.
I think so. Will I go? I don't know. Let's see how I feel. No, it depends. Like, literally, it depends how I feel that morning.
Yeah.
That's how crappy it is.
I get that. So make sure to come out, because these are usually some of the larger tournaments within Ontario, and they're streamed.
Yes.
On Go Live's Twitch stream.
Yes.
So just be aware that check-in starts at 12:30. The venue does open. It is reserved. The entire front end is reserved for this tournament. So, I mean, even if you're just coming to take part without battling, I'm going to be honest, it's going to be very boring, because the battles are not on any screens within the venue, because that's not fair.
Well, no, because that gives advantage to anybody.
Exactly. So if you are looking to watch if you're looking to support the battlers, you can be there. Food and drinks are available. You will need to purchase them, of course. But it's got a bar. You can purchase from the kitchen. They do pasta. They do burgers. They do it's a bar and grill. So everything is available there. And I mean, the food's great. I got to sit down and eat with them because when you flew to Atlanta. And that food is phenomenal.
Yummy, yummy in my tummy.
So as I mentioned, their check-in is at 12:30. tournament will start at 1:30, so we'll be set up and ready to rock and roll there for that Fusion Cup. Should be all sorts of fun. So aside from that, make sure you tune in on Spotify, Google, and Apple Podcasts. Speaking of which,
yes.
Review.
Oh yes. Hold on.
Because we do not want you to lose your Instagram postie.
No, I'll be really upset.
Upset about your spaghetti.
Yes, and there's not even any spaghetti.
While you're doing that, do you want me to order pizza?
Sure.
What do you want on your pizza?
Deliciousness.
Okay, so let's see what's open, because shit, it's Christmas Day.
Yes. Probably nothing.
There's one way to find out.
Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, bum.
Do you want to bet about...
Oh my god. That's awesome. At exactly 11:59 p.m. on Christmas, I clicked on a shiny deli bird. I'm pretty sure that's Adam.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That's amazing. Good for him.
Wait,
Wait, who are you?
Here's our review.
Oh god.
Okay, so 5-star review. Thank you, Craft Dinner, for your review.
Yes, thank you, Katie.
Says it's the review title is Amazeballs.
I agree with that.
No personal bias whatsoever, but this is a great back and forth. Laughing with crying face. Amazing show. Keep it up.
Only do what we can.
So we have a total of 4 ratings on
Apple,
but only 2 reviews. All 4 ratings are 5 stars.
Yeah, because nothing less than fucking perfect.
Oh my god. Hang on. Let me take a look at.
Because I don't have access to like Google and stuff. You should.
Yeah, but Google doesn't have ratings, so it doesn't.
You don't have ratings.
Let's see. Reviews. No, we've got a 5-star review, but no or a 5-star rating, but no review.
Where?
On, Podcast Republic.
Nice. Someone got a shiny Snover.
Oh, that's cool.
It's like Bluey.
Yeah.
Bluey. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. See? Mystic 7 understands me. Priorities. See, he buckles his cargo in the front seat too. Like I buckle every cake, I buckle all my other box shit, so Mystic 7 knows what's good.
You go, Brandon.
Buckle that shit up. That's right. And it's White Claw too. So.
Okay, wait. Everything just closed. This is bullshit.
What are you talking about?
Everything just closed for food.
What? 12:30 hit. Oh my god, what a reindeer this is. Oh, Nick. Trainer tips.
There's gotta be something.
Did you change your location, maybe?
No?
Ay, ay, ay. At 12:30, dead. Welcome to living nowhere. Yeah, brah, no, everyone's closed.
Why?
Because it's 12:30 and we don't live in Toronto anymore.
It's 12:30 on Christmas.
The pain of my existence. We don't live in Toronto anymore. And I've been talking about see, but it'll let you pick up. What the fuck?
Go back? What?
What the fuck? See, if I choose pickup, then these things are still good.
Oh, probably because the driver won't get there in time.
Yeah, so.
That's stupid.
Meh, whatever.
Do you want to go pick something up?
No, it's fine.
Have you seen the fog?
Yes, and I've been saying food since forever, so.
I did ask before.
Yeah, whatever. You slack on shit.
So yes, as I was saying there, make sure to tune in on Spotify, Google, and Apple Podcasts. Leave those ratings on Apple Podcasts and Podcast Republic. We can definitely see them and read them on air, as we always do. Make sure to like, follow, and subscribe on Instagram, Facebook, Twitch, and Twitter. And make sure to drop questions here for us. We'll, like I said, we're doing a Q&A next week. So on especially Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter.
Oh my god, Laos.
Send us those questions. Twitter, you can mention. I'll be able to see them there. Instagram, you can DM either of us, whether it's on the PkmnMstrz account.
Hello, it's me.
If you already follow Roxy,
What's up?
you can DM her there.
Hello.
And you can message me as well, and I'll be able to do that. You can also see in at least my story. I'm pretty sure you'll probably do it too.
Yes.
Just put up, like, ask me anything or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And be able to submit questions that way too. You can always send us an email with those questions or anything else at joltswitch@outlook.com, and leave a voicemail by clicking on that link in the description there. If you want to be heard on air, whether you're telling Roxy a story or asking us the question for next week.
I want all the stories.
All the stories.
Yes.
So with that, we will wish you a happy Christmas.
Who says Happy Christmas?
Just say it to piss you off.
I'm like, who the fuck
Because you
says
hate it
that?
so much.
It's Merry fucking Christmas.
Happy holidays and a Merry Christmas.
Oh my god. I'm gonna go now. It's Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Happy holidays.
Da-da-da-da-da.
Make sure to drop your star piece because we got 2 times catch Stardust right now. So do that.
Yes.
Yeah, buddy.
Yes.
Have a good one. See you next week.